off, beard off, beard off, beard
This
off.
is unsolicited. Welcome. To Inside the Anthem.
Hi guys, how you doing?
We're waiting for them to reply.
It's like, oh, we're good.
Shh, you're interrupting. Really?
You're an asshole.
Wow. No. You can get arrested for that. Okay, we're good.
So how you doing,
guy?
No,
I said it first.
No.
I said it first.
I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, but it's going to culminate tomorrow when we move our mom up here.
So,
she'll be up here by the time this airs. Yeah, this is a pretty cool shirt, right? Pretty cool guy got that for you.
He did.
Happy birthday. Our birthday was this weekend, so.
It was both our birthdays.
That's what I said, our birthday.
Mm-hmm. I agreed. I was just concurring.
Okay. I got this sweet beard for my birthday.
I gave that to him, actually. It's all glued on. It's my pubes.
It's all pubic hair. It's for No Shave November, of course. That's why.
Or otherwise known as Movember.
Yeah, I didn't want to go all mustache. I don't like my mustache. Looks weird by itself.
So does your face. Boom! Dropped the bomb.
You did, guy with my face. But anyway, I drove a lot last week, so basically in 24 hours to bring mama in back from here. So just hoping to have a day off sometime, maybe Friday or Saturday. Good.
You're not off Thursday? You're gonna work on Thursday?
No, but it's Thanksgiving. You know, it's not really a mental day off. So
it's a special time. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite.
Hopefully we'll get to stop by here and see you and Tim and everyone too.
Well, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere.
Gotta figure out how this.
Got a turkey coming up. Gonna make sure to put that in the fridge, or my wife will kill me.
How you going?
Doing great, man. I'm the boss. In charge of things.
Is that what you say every time you walk in the office?
I do. Or I say, call me director. And I sit in one of those the fold out chairs.
And you say, call me Director Coulson.
I put on the beret. Actually, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
I'll just change my last name to Coulson. Be like, I'm Director Coulson.
Coulson cosplay the whole time you're there. See, I have bearded Will Wheaton cosplay right now. So.
But who would I make my assistant dress as? He's older than me.
He could be what's his face? A Koenig. He'd be
Sky.
Agent Koenig.
Okay, he's Sky.
Agent Koenig, of course.
He's too skinny, but he could play the part. He's a very good.
Make him exercise extensively, and he can be Ward.
I like that. I'll let him know.
Like, you need to start right now for our cosplay.
I don't watch TV, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
I don't care.
Like,
I'm Director Coulson.
So yeah, we're getting ready for the holiday show Hairspray, man. Set looks great. Giant hairspray cans.
This is the only show I semi care about. I don't. Most of the shows this year.
It looks really good. Sounds really good too.
I didn't really I didn't have any interest in.
If you want some tickets, let me know.
Okay, well.
You guys out there though, no tickets for you.
No ticket.
Don't come visit me.
I need some basketball tickets. Can you give me those anymore?
No. But yeah, little Connor's doing good. He's a
little bag of chubby
today.
He's adorable.
Yeah, he's almost 23 inches long now. 14 pounds.
He looks like a loaf of bread with a face.
He's a gargantuan little roly-poly boy.
He's made of like delicious baby fat, and you want to squish him.
Incredibly lovable. He smiles all the time now.
He wasn't smiling when I just came.
He likes to grab onto things.
That looks weird when. What is he?
He lives on the subway. This is him on the subway. No, he has a little toy play set, which is it's off camera. We'll show it. And he hold on to that, and then like a boss and like. And also, like when he sees something he likes, he goes ooh, ooh. That's pretty awesome.
Remember 4 years ago, you were making look at this guy making talk about his kid the whole time.
Yep.
Now he knows.
Hey, you asked.
Now he knows.
You asked. You didn't ask.
What do you got? What do you got on your list? Let's start.
I have a lot of stuff, man. I actually have a lot of Star Wars
news.
news.
Stuff. I have some Star Wars news.
I also have some more awesome news than that.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with that. So Matt, you were thinking.
Save the best for first.
You were thinking, who is going to be the next Bond villain?
I was.
And you know who it's going to be, man?
I do know, but I
Christoph Waltz.
It's like, yes, I'm a Bond villain.
This is great. I will play a villain now.
I am a villain, and I will get you, James Bond. I'll get you.
I'll
kill you with kindness. Actually, he is great at. Oh, that was our Christoph Waltz impression off. We did it.
Okay, guys, vote 1 is for Matt, 2 is for me. Write in the comments.
He is great at playing a villain. I loved him.
Yeah, we saw him in Inglourious Basterds.
He's
Django.
Great in
the Django Unchained. Oh, he was in the bad guy.
He was the bad guy in Django.
I thought he was. I saw a different version though. I saw the director's
cut. Or Tarantino was the hero.
Yes, I'm the Django.
He's my giant head. I have a giant head.
Women's feet, especially men's feet. Though,
and I love saying the N-word, and I'm a white guy.
But I can get away with it because they put a lot of black people around me.
It's like, see, these guys are my friends, right? No, nobody's helping me here. We had 2 impression notes there. But Christoph Waltz, I agree. Let's see what happens. I mean, he can't be weirder than Javier Bardem.
That's not all that. Do you know who he's playing?
James Bond? That's Daniel Craig.
No, do you know who Christoph Waltz is playing?
Oh, Blofeld.
Ernst Stavro Blofeld.
Yeah. But I don't remember. I know he's a Bond villain now.
If you want to Google this, you'll see that he resembles someone very familiar because the villain from that franchise was copied off of this villain. He's from the movie Thunderball. Dr. Evil is he looks like he's the guy that Dr. Evil is based on. So he's bald, he has a scar, and he has a cat in his arms.
Interesting.
Yes, and the great jumpsuit. So it's probably not going to be that. They're saying it's going to be a more modern take on that, obviously. Yeah. But I still think it could be fun.
The crazy mod suit.
Yeah, it's going to be a more serious take is what they're saying because he was a very campy villain, obviously.
But if anyone can play a great campy villain, it's Christoph Waltz. Yeah. He's great. I mean,
he's good at anything.
He eats scenery. I don't know.
You can read the phone book to me.
I want to see this guy when he was young, because why did he not get discovered until he was like 40? You know,
he must have been like really gawky or something. Like he had plastic surgery. He had like a big Cyrano de Bergerac.
Or like all he did was like German indie films or something. I don't know.
Or snuff films.
Yeah,
just all snuff
it's like I choke people out.
Like, this choking guy could be a really good villain.
He's like, I like to kill people and cut their legs off, and you're like, oh, that's weird.
Okay. That's strange.
You do chew up scenery though.
Have you ever thought of serious acting? Oh, this is very serious. No, I mean like not killing people.
Like, what's more serious than killing people?
A continuation of our Christoph Waltz off. So that's that's exciting. I'll
more of that.
I'll check it out. I'll give another look.
Here's my chips.
Oh. But they're not potato chips. Like they're just like Ruffles.
That might be more serious than money chips. Pushing chips away from me because they're delicious. So what do I got? I'm going to give the first Star Wars news since you have a lot of news.
What's the thing you got?
I'm going to destroy all your Star Wars news.
Go for it.
So,
I got plenty of that stuff.
In 2016, there is going to be a Star Wars spin-off. It will be the first Star Wars spin-off that they do. And there's been a long time rumor that
the Christmas special.
It might be a continuation of the Christmas special. Actually, it won't even be a new version. It'll just be the old version.
We're having Christmas even though it's not in this universe. What? No.
Santa's here. This makes sense. Boba Fett's Santa hanging out.
Why does he have a lightsaber?
But speaking of a guy who's in the Christmas film, Boba Fett is
Boba Fett!
He's supposedly the rumor that he will be this spin-off movie, and now there's a rumor of what kind of plot it will be. A heist movie. Star Wars heist movie.
Because everyone knows bounty hunters, guys that hunt men, should be in a heist film.
Because he might actually be... Maybe he's hired to steal a person.
Oh, no. You know what they're hired to steal, Matt? Because there's more details on this.
I do know.
Let's hear it.
So, here's a couple things that are involved.
Let's hear it.
The Millennium Falcon is supposedly in this movie. No Han Solo, though. Just the Millennium Falcon. So... Does someone borrow the Millennium Falcon? This is also supposedly based in the New Hope time. This is supposedly based in New Hope time, which
means Han Solo owns the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, he owns the Millennium Falcon. Who had it before him? Maybe Lando? But then Billy D. Williams too old to play it too. I don't know.
Well, he did win it in a card game.
Yeah, so maybe this is the guy he won it from. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll see. I'm not writing off. But then supposedly it's a group of bounty hunters that are trying to steal the original plans to the Death Star.
Wait, why? So, but he's Boba Fett's a loyal Empire servant, like
and
literally hangs out with Darth Vader,
and they seem fine with him being there. And they're like, "Hey, remember when you stole the Death Star? Force choke."
Yeah, like, oh, your armor, cool, you're dead.
Can't shoot your gun, you're dead. Yeah.
I mean, he literally.
I blocked your laser, and you're dead.
I mean, he's not even that great of a bounty hunter. He was killed by mistake Like, he wasn't even
by
like...
being bumped off. I forgot to put my rockets on and I'm a professional.
What?
I'm a professional!
Oh my goodness.
Everybody has bad days as I'm getting digested for 1,000 years.
See, maybe it'll be that kind of thing where he's just like a knucklehead in the... yeah, like he's like the comic relief. Boba Fett.
This guy is a drink.
Bosk is there and IG-88 are just like laughing at him.
That jetpack always shorts out, but I don't think it'll ever be something that'll kill him,
Darn,
right?
there's a short in it. Yeah, they'll make all the references to how he died, which we don't even know. Because they're still saying he might be in episode.
He might climb out of the pit. Ish, maybe.
Stop.
That's been something that they've always talked about, like in the extended lore. Actually, Boba Fett climbs out.
Well, because some jackass wanted to write a book. So he was like, "Yeah, I climbed out. And I can write a book." Like,
it's like, thank you. He's the only Mandalorian anyone cares about
for some reason. Like,
by the way, the Mandalore, the Mandoade is probably one of the coolest things in the universe that no one ever talks about. Like these awesome mercenaries for hire.
Badass warriors that kill Jedi.
Yeah, that are badasses. And there's one guy who's wearing like crappy cloth and leather armor in the movie.
He made himself this.
It looks like his mom made it for him.
he's sort of like a guy with Asperger's. That's like, I'm not the Lord. Like, you're not. No,
I know there's a lot of Boba Fett lovers. I'm sorry, guys.
Boba, please stop. That armor looks like junk.
Even in the 70s, that armor looked like junk.
It looked like garbage. It looked like a hot bag of garbage.
Like, everybody's armor looked better than that armor.
Well, it's because they live in the armament. That's why they live in the armament.
Yeah, it looks like he lived in a cardboard box in that armor. Like it was made out of a cardboard box.
He made it out of that box. Yeah, I like that.
But
also probably why the jetpack malfunctioned and he died.
That being said, I still want to see what they're going to do with this movie. I'd like to see a spin-off of some sort.
I'm all out. Take all my chips.
I fold. Thank you. No, thank you.
I'm taking your chips and mine, and we're going to just stop this.
I want to see what they're going to do because there's so much of this world that has never been used, except for in books, and it'd be cool to flesh it out on TV, and that's not a Gungan movie.
I say,
or like R2-D2 and C-3PO and a buddy comedy.
If you're going to do something like that, give it to like Dave Gunn or somebody that can do justice to kind of a comedic material almost. Yeah,
Brett Ratner. I gotcha.
Give it to Brett Ratner and make it just a remake of Speed 2 Cruise Control. You know, but with Boba Fett as the character that replaced Keanu Reeves. No one knows that guy's name anymore. He died, I think. Sandra Bullock can be played by Carrie Fisher now, like just a very old Carrie Fisher.
Or Sandra Bullock. What's she doing?
I like that too. Okay, fair enough.
And Nicolas Cage is in there somewhere.
Nicolas Cage as the Emperor.
Like, I'm gonna shoot you with lightning.
You can't steal my plans.
If you steal my plans, I'm gonna lightning you all.
Wow, the beast.
The beast.
Okay, guys. Remember, 1 for Matt for Nicolas Cage, and then 2 for
my D's was much better.
Vote now and vote often. Vote now and vote often. Well, I was trying to not wake my kid up, but that didn't work. So, okay. So, also since we're on Star Wars topic, Matt, the trailer debuting on Friday.
Okay.
Whoa.
Now here's the problem. It's debuting in 30 theaters.
That's right.
None of them.
Not where you are.
New York is probably close to here. If you're in a major populated area, maybe.
Hey, Syracuse is a major populated area.
But supposedly in December, and I'm thinking probably around The Hobbit, they're gonna throw a Hobbit or a Star Wars teaser in there. That's what I'm thinking. Which is December 18th, I believe, right around the middle of December.
I forgot what they said. Where this is debuting? Is it like the Hunger Games or something? Or something? It's premiering right now.
It would probably be the Hunger Games. I don't think there's anything coming out this week that's big. I don't know. I have to really look.
There's Dr. Mangorian's Wonder Emporium 2.
Okay. So. With the ghost of Heath Ledger.
I'm still alive.
Ghost Heath Ledger. I didn't even put in this one. He wins. Ghost of Heath Ledger.
So Matt, they have Apocalypse.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I didn't put that one down.
That's right, Matt. And just go to this part of Star Wars.
Tom Hardy.
So it's
Tom Hardy.
It's like, it's me, Apocalypse.
I'm Apocalypse. I'm Egyptian.
I'm very Egyptian.
Actually, this other guy isn't Egyptian either. Ed Hardy.
No, it's Oscar Isaacs. He's actually in episode 7.
Yes, he is.
That's why I had to tack it on there, you know. But he's going to be the Apocalypse. Everyone knows the Mutant Apocalypse is, he's basically a Deus Ex Machina. Like, he's the
oldest mutant that's alive.
And he's super powerful.
He's super powerful.
Invincible, and they beat him somehow. That's how it works in the
He
comics.
he has a really badass mind control power plus super strength.
He's actually back in the
ability,
comics right now.
That type of stuff. Well, because it's cool. He's a good character.
What?
OP character. He's
No, well, the thing
way
is
overpowered,
they
but-
had a kid Apocalypse on the X-Men team. Like, he's kind of a reformed kid version of the Apocalypse.
No.
But
That's a bad idea.
because they have an event going on called Axis, where all the good guys are bad guys and all the bad guys are good guys.
That's a bad idea.
Good guy Apocalypse.
You
now
shouldn't
bad
have
guy
had good,
again.
You shouldn't have
Now
had
bad
good guy
guy.
Kid Apocalypse. Good guy
He's a bad
Kid
guy.
Apocalypse still should have been shot into the void, guys.
Yeah, and so basically all the mutants have taken
Into a
over
black
Manhattan.
hole.
The mutants have taken Manhattan.
It's kind of like the Muppets take Manhattan.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping you'd say that, Matt. Thanks for rolling with that.
I just watched the Muppet movie actually yesterday.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Um,
So that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, I have okay. So one of our favorite shows has stopped production, and NBC blows a lot. Constantine, which was already put in the death slot basically, but when it first came out, it had no chance. They're like, oh, because Grimm's kind of supernatural, so let's put it there. First of all, the concept they already did was bad. I love the actor for it. I should have looked up his name because he's freaking amazing.
You know what else we should have looked at, Matt? Having a beer.
Wait, where's our beer? We started without a beer.
Just sometimes we take a week
It's
off.
gotta be a first.
Yeah, you run it. Go get it. Well, and then we'll come back. We're gonna pause it right now, okay? That's right, guys. We had this beer the whole time, and we haven't lifted it
No,
up
we
and
just
showed
forgot to
you.
show it, and I totally left the bottle out.
You guys suck tonight.
We got the Trader Joe's beer.
So why don't we take a week off, man? So
We're
not bringing our
rusty.
game.
2014 Vintage Ale. This is our first Trader Joe's beer, and everybody just keeps telling me how good it is, so...
Let's try it out,
do
big guys.
this. Prost.
Prost.
At least we didn't drink anything
16
during-
minutes in, exactly. Let's be drinking. That tastes like a penny.
It tastes a lot like it was done in a metal keg, and...
Okay, well. Maybe we shouldn't have had a beer this episode.
This is the beer for this episode, the one we almost missed here.
Let's
The beer
talk
we
about it.
could have missed.
Dark ale brew with spices and natural flavor added on lees. 90% alcohol, that's nice.
The natural
It's-
flavor
it's called
is
the vintage ale.
8,000 pennies.
This is made by Unibrow too, by the way. A great brewery.
So this is the worst beer from Unibrows.
Yeah, no, basically it's like the bottom of their barrel or something. Yeah.
It tastes like the bottom of the barrel, so it's good.
It's not horrible. But
Okay,
that
where were
first-
we?
that
Let's go,
first
let's go, let's
Well, let's just keep moving. What do you got?
go. We were talking about Constantine. We
Constantine.
didn't make it all the way through.
So we'll start again. Reset.
Okay, so Constantine was put in the death slot already. He was already in a bad place. Grimm doesn't... Drink. Grimm is not a good show. It's not a good show
It
for
had
a
a
lead-in,
terrible. Also,
especially.
Constantine had a pretty foully bad pilot.
After.
Well, here's the worst part about the pilot. The pilot got switched around. The end of it was
I know.
different. It was completely
I know,
different.
but that's the thing that they
I
should have
actually
just
saw
redone the
both of them
pilot.
because I'm in the know.
They should have just redid the pilot. That's what I'm saying.
They should have put the show on a station they could show nudity and smoking
And
cigarettes.
you might hear something in the background. There's actually a waterfall in the background.
It's feng shui for our new.
It's,
But they're frosting a turkey.
We
That's
live
right.
by-
Drink.
we're just gonna try and get you guys drunk, okay?
Uh,
Since we started drinking so late.
Constantine itself would be a great show, a great topic to do a show on. It's dark. It's different than every superhero thing that you've ever seen. So it's a good thing to do a show on, but it's kind of been watered down on NBC. It's in a shitty slot. It's just not.
It's just, the pilot, like I said, was.
But the thing is, the
Should
lead
just be
actor,
shot.
I think he does the best he can with his stuff. I think he's a
Oh,
really
he's
good
great.
actor.
He's
I
a
love
good
seeing
actor,
his
yeah.
stuff.
He's good.
Um,
He's really what.
They
keeps
got
the show
Michael
afloat.
from Lost. I mean, he doesn't really have much going on, but
Harold Perrineau, as he's also
yeah,
known
that's
as.
right, Harold Perrineau. He doesn't really have much going on. The girl is beautiful. I don't know what her name
The new
is.
girl,
but-
whatever.
The new girl. The other girl was hot too, but I don't. You
He's
know,
way too doughy.
but you don't really care about him. And if I don't know how far you are, but Papa Midnight, he could be something cool too. If
I
they
haven't
wanted
watched
to
the
do
first
stuff with him.
episode because.
Okay, well,
'Cause Jamie stopped watching,
I've seen
so.
about 5 or 6 in. But
Are you watching The Flash, by the way?
no,
Watch The Flash, much better. I'm serious, you'll enjoy it.
I've heard it's good. I've only watched
great.
the first episode,
Great.
like you.
It's great.
Only the first episode.
Great.
But anyway, so now they've stopped production on it.
That's not always a bad thing.
Sometimes they need to
Like
take
a 13 episode season, especially for something darker, could be a good thing. You don't want to pad it with like Monster of the Week stuff where it's just gonna be boring.
Yeah, but you don't want to hear the show that's struggling. It's also stopping.
Yeah.
Because that usually means it's stopping for good.
Well, that's also NBC. They like to quit on things.
Almost like Fox. Firefly.
Firefly or Terra Nova.
There's
A little deeper cut.
the Terra Nova.
Any Terra Nova heads out there? They call the Terra Nova heads.
They call the Nova.
The Terra Nova
heads.
Vellas.
Novellas.
Nuevas.
Bella Nuevas. But anyway, and there's another show that I really like that is that got canceled.
Blackish.
Did that get canceled?
No, I actually got renewed for another season. Because
that show stays in the air.
Anthony Anderson.
Anyway, I like Selfie actually with Karen Gillan and
of course you like
Harold Cho. Well, I like Karen Gillan, but Harold Cho, they actually had a really good chemistry. I liked it. Got canceled. Karen Gillan's beautiful. Anyway, but they have put the rest of the shows they're going to put on Hulu. So if you wanted to at least finish the season, they're going to let you do it because they just took it off the air on Fox, I believe it was on. They just took it off the air and like it was like 5 shows in. They're like, nope, no more. At least
John Cho
was going to show the rest
or something.
Harold Cho.
John Cho. Yeah.
John Cho.
He plays Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
John Cho.
Yeah.
You know why I know that, Matt? Because I watched Sleepy Hollow.
Is he on there?
Yeah, he was on the first season. Then a couple of cameos in the second.
He's like, I'm going to be on Selfie now. This is going to be
well,
make my career light on fire.
He plays another cop on that, but then the cop gets murdered and turned into basically a demon that works for the Headless Horseman for a while.
He's like, I'm a demon, and this is all I got here.
Well, yeah, and because basically it's like decaying and stuff, and like he's like, and like everyone saw him die, but he's still around, and so like they're like, you're supposed to be dead. He's like, yep, I'm dead. I'm like a zombie. Cool.
All right,
and then Kumar comes by, and they go to White Castle.
It's like smoochy boochies.
So man, Rachel McAdams confirmed for True Detective season 2.
This was another thing on my list. Yes, Rachel McAdams and Taylor Kitsch.
That's right. Everyone's favorite from
Taylor
from John Carter.
Kitsch. And he was also in
next for censoring that.
He was in
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights. He was in that. Yeah.
Where he's searching for. They don't need to search for anything
I don't
else.
remember anything else he was in.
He also wanted to be Gambit for a while.
Not gonna happen, Taylor Kitsch.
Yes.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, especially when he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that."
I'm on Team Tatum. Sorry.
Like star power, no star power. Yeah, so they haven't really said what she's gonna be yet. Hopefully a detective, or probably because the
love interest of Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, because they hate women in that show. She's probably be like a prostitute, or
and they hate viewers, so they're gonna make Vince Vaughn be her love interest. And you're like, why?
Like, hey, I'm your love interest. You know, I'm just
like, I like girls, and so I keep talking.
I talk really fast, and I look like I'm on drugs, and I'm just really exhausted all the time.
He looks bad right now.
I have not looked good since Swingers.
One picture me is like,
I have not looked good since Swingers.
Like, he looks like he's gonna puke or something. What's going on with that picture? We just had a Vince Vaughn off, by the way.
Yeah, this is how we make up for not drinking.
I have one last thing, and it is...
I do it, it's better than yours.
Okay, well, let's see. This is about The Walking Dead.
The Walking Disabled?
Okay, so, anyway, The Walking Dead's, the mid-season finale is next week. And
I'm not caught up yet.
There's not... Oh, why are you not? But this has nothing to do with it. This is another here than there. This is just Norman Reedus was in an interview and they asked him about it, and he said before he could film the last scene, he cried for an hour. He just sat there and cried because it was so emotional to him. That
they're killing Daryl?
There's a lot of speculation because right now Beth and Carol are both in that hospital. Did you not know that?
No, that's the last episode.
I'm not telling you anything. Yeah, they're both still in the hospital. They're in.
Not really a spoiler.
They're in there. Yeah, if you haven't caught up that far, you don't care. Anyway.
Not a spoiler.
You don't care anyway.
It doesn't help you.
And in the last episode, they're kind of starting a mission to get them out. But will they get them out? Will they all survive? And Beth and Carol are basically Daryl's two favorite people in the world.
That's right.
At this point. Are either of them or any of them going to make it out? You know, and so maybe he was crying because these two people that were really important in his character's life and pretty much his life at this point, because he's one of those method actors that really gets involved in his character. You know, are they gone? So there's a lot, or is he dead? You know, maybe he's crying because he loved his character so much and he died. You don't know. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen.
Maybe he's crying because a kitten gets killed and he really loves kittens.
He does. Daryl is known for loving kittens. Like he just carries them around in his vest pocket sometimes.
I got a kitten.
And he really is sad when he has to shoot them out on his crossbow to kill people. He has a really, really cool kill
Okay, don't give it away.
in this next one. You gotta watch this thing. Watch it. It's Tuesday. You should have watched it already.
I have a baby.
Baby loves that stuff.
Maybe it's not that stuff. So my last one, Matt, which is better than yours, Matt.
I don't think so.
Just in case you were looking for another new game for the PS4, Matt, Hatful Boyfriend, the pigeon dating sim, is coming to PS4. What?
The pigeon dating
This is where I'm going to link in like some cool music for you to listen to while you listen.
Okay, I have no clue what this is. So
this is a Japanese game where you go to you play as a human guy or girl. It doesn't
dates
matter.
pigeons.
Yes, you're at a school full of super intelligent pigeons.
That also are horny for you.
Well, yeah. Because of course you're the human. At
This
the
is
school.
a high concept piece right here.
Yes.
They
Yes.
also are really into humans.
It's called Hatful Boyfriend. So I guess you're a girl in this game. You gotta be a girl. I don't know you're gay.
So I don't want to know what these pigeons are going to do in
So
this
could
game.
that'd be even another layer? Like if it's a gay pigeon loves him.
And the iron bowl's in it too.
He's like, hey, I'm the other choice if you want a pigeon.
Now you get to ride the bull. You get hooked by the horn. You're like, oh.
Sheesh.
No.
For that reference, play Dragon Age Inquisition. And also flirt with him once ever.
I'm glad I have it. Oh, creeper. Thanks, Freddie Prinze Jr.
He's great. He's actually one of my favorite characters in the
Which
game.
is sad. Sad because his character was so much more normal in Mass Effect and
he's a
so
total tool bag.
much less likable.
Oh my god, such a tool bag. Yeah, he definitely did a good job with the like really getting into that character.
I wonder if because
I
both
definitely
in
see him
both
in more
games his character was bisexual, so I wonder if he was like, "Yeah, make my god bisexual. I'll do anything." You're like, "Oh, okay,
Hey,
Freddie
man,
Prinze Jr."
maybe he doesn't care.
It's like, "I'll do anything, man. Throw them all at me. Kunari, I don't care, man. Throw a dwarf at me. It's good."
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. That's all I got, man.
That's all I got too. Do we want to talk about Assassin's
boyfriend.
Creed or?
We got some time, right? We got a couple minutes. Let's do it. Because I know you had some issues, man.
This might have some mild spoilers. I'll try not to spoil too much.
Well,
but-
I'll list it if there are spoilers.
Okay. But I finally got to the end game of Assassin's Creed.
I think I could call you like you would be a good Arno. I think in real life.
I would accept that. That's
Like
good.
just a long flowing hair.
I'm kind of douchey, but I have a heart of gold at the same time. You know,
You're rakish. You are.
a rake. Yeah, that's good. I'm a rake.
But by that I mean you're a tool.
But I got to the end of this. Got me. But I got to the end of this game, and
How'd you feel? It moved the story forward, right?
well, come back and play again. See
Yeah.
you later. So, you might as well play that music at the end. I was like,
I actually thought like there was another scene after that. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
oh
So it's
yeah.
next scene.
I watched the whole fucking credits that were like 95 minutes long. I had to fast forward through the credits.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I fast forward through the credits. I'm like, maybe I'll get like a cool end scene or like
an explanation of what happened.
or
next.
like what's his face will rise his hand up. It's like I'm back, guys, or something. Nothing.
I'm glad you say what's your face. It's not a spoiler. Not a spoiler. Could be anybody.
Nothing. It's not a spoiler because nothing happened. You go through this cavern where you see all the 8 million people that worked on this game. By the way, there's like 8 million people that worked on this game.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago too. So those 8 million people.
They had
were
like
working really hard.
14 studios. They had like 8 million testers. I was like, what the hell? Like these are the longest credits I've ever seen. In fast forward, they're still the longest credits I've ever seen. And then nothing at the end. It's like, well, if you want to keep playing, if not,
Yeah,
we understand.
Well, then that was like the.
We already got your money.
That was a sobering moment for me when you're just standing there again and it's like all the side missions and I was like,
But you have Arnold's master. You have his master assassin outfit and the Sword of Eden, which doesn't work anymore. It's just a sword.
yeah, that was dumb.
Which, by the way, is as good as the sword I already had.
And that's not a spoiler. It's in the first scene of the game.
It's as good as the sword I already had.
It's actually worse than what I had. Because I had the top polearm and I was just murdering people with it.
I had the one-handed just it's like the civilian sword, the one that kind of actually looks kind of like the Sword of Eden. I was like, okay, thanks, I have a sword again. And I had legendary all my outfits, but now at least I can wear Arno's outfit, so it looks nice over the top of my cool stuff that I made myself.
I was wearing Bellic's outfit for a while. That's fun.
Oh, I was too.
So like I have my luxurious hair
It's
displayed.
like you could see my hair.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I have I have Edward Kenway's outfit by default.
Jamie's cousin made a meme that's actually, I think it's like trending somewhere like Reddit or somebody. But it was there's like a glitch in her game where his hair is like out.
Oh,
and she wrote
there's
L'Oreal.
some weird glitches.
And she wrote L'Oreal. It's L'Oreal or something like that. It was like nice.
Well, there's the one where they're kissing and his face is gone. Have you seen that one? It's just eyeballs and teeth.
No,
oh,
actually, no glitches in that game.
I really didn't either. I mean, there's still the issues of like sometimes running up walls.
Oh, that's not a glitch.
They got a little better.
Stupid.
They got a little
mechanics.
better, but some of the stuff is still.
Like I was like, okay, here I'm going to jump to this other building. Jump off to your death.
Yeah, it's always when you
what?
It's always when you have to like chase something. It's like you're like running and then all of a sudden you just like you fall down for some reason.
Or like you're like, I'll run to this window to catch this guy. Climbs around the window. You're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop!
What are you doing?
And then you just stand there for a second and says, press L2. I'm like...
And he's like, you're too far away. Catch up to the guy. I'm like, I'm stuck in a freaking window.
And then you see the glitching thing. You're like, no, come on. No! Stop it! Blood pressure rising! Why are you doing this to me?
Honestly, I think it's besides the ending and that stupid mechanic, which is still infuriating. It's probably the best Assassin's Creed game I played, in my opinion. Like mechanics wise,
definitely best game. I love the way he looked going up and down buildings. Like they do those little flips and little flourishes.
Superman jump.
Yeah, the Superman jump. I love that stuff. It was great.
They really mapped somebody doing parkour, and I like that.
They did a great job with it. Like I said, that really the controller issues were still marginally better. I wish
the down parkour made it a lot easier in a lot of parts because you're like, I want to jump down for this place. Nope, I'm jumping into
because you used to just jump into your death, and also now if you can get the roll thing. So even if you jump to your death, sometimes you can save yourself.
Yeah, but if you click the circle at the bottom,
if you're like you jump like 40 feet, if you hit the circle right at the bottom, then you'll still take a little damage sometimes, but you'll be alive. You're not dead.
Yeah, and my character had the heal himself feature thing, that team heal, but I just used it on myself all the time.
Oh yeah, well I did the disguise every once in a while. The team heal probably is better though, but the disguise is kind of nice because sometimes when you'd have like about 30 seconds to walk around looking like somebody else. Mm-hmm. So I had to go assassinate somebody, and I was they're across the room right there. I just turned to the other person. As long as you didn't get too near the guard, you could just bloop 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 walk up, stab stab stab.
I did a lot of assassinating with the little bow thing. I would like shoot him with that thing from the
I love
guy
Berserker.
to kill, and then they'd be like, you have to go up and stab him. So I just run up real quick and stab him.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of making one guy a berserker and then having.
Oh yeah, that's great. I always wasted all those and then would have to buy more because I'd just be like, this is too fun.
Yeah. You fight him. Thank you.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, get the rest.
Cause a commotion. I gotta go around.
Yeah. I actually did that. The last boss, well, not the second to last boss, that the squirrel looking dude. I basically did that to all the soldiers because I had a special armor that gave me more berserker blades. So I just was like, you get one, and you get a berserker blade, and you get a berserker blade.
Fight each other. The only thing is, if you're close to them, then they still want to fight you. You're like, oh, damn it.
Yeah. So I just had them, but if you wait long enough, they fall over. So
yeah,
that's cool too.
Especially if they win, they'll like beat a couple people, and then they'll like choke.
I also used the blunderbuss for a while, which was fun because you could, if there's a bunch of dudes just in front of you could like kill a cone's worth of dudes with like a gunshot. Just by pressing.
Is that like the rifle? You mean?
One of the rifles, yeah. And then, but if the
I
guy
bought
close,
one,
just beat him with it.
but I did it for a little bit, but like, I kind of want a weapon, so I went back to using this.
Yeah, it's not as satisfying as like a. But I used blunt weapons I didn't kill them.
I also finally got the companion
the
app, which is sort of fun. There's like it's like a glyph puzzle type game.
How do you get that to work with your game?
It didn't work when I first put it in, but then I had both of them on at the same time, and it said like sync to Uplay, so I just put on my Uplay.
So you wouldn't let me do that.
I sync. So now I finally have all the stuff except for there's like one building I haven't been to on there. It's like I won't let me open that puzzle.
But now it's like
some of the puzzles. It's weird though. The puzzles are glitchy because like all the things are supposed to be in a certain spot. So it's like, oh, you have to find 6 things, and you have 4 eagle visions, and when you hit the eagle vision, it basically shows the whole building and it shows you like the little thing, the glyph you have to find. So then you hit it and it disappears. But sometimes the glyph isn't there. which is the glitchy part. Because then you have basically you can't finish it because like even if you have all the rest of them, the glyphs not there. You have to wait till all 6 glyphs are there.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
It's a pain in the ass sometimes, but it's kind of fun. It's almost like it's like the mini game from the last Assassin's Creed, where you got to like hire people to your team and stuff like that. So
I have that outfit, by the way. That was nice.
I have
They gave it to me.
too, yeah.
They gave it to me originally. And I was like, thanks.
it's because they remember that you played it, but they didn't remember they played all the other ones.
Yeah, they didn't give me a
Jerks.
Connor one. They didn't give me a Connor.
I played all the other ones.
I beat that. I beat the one. I beat Assassin's Creed 3.
It's ever Brotherhood. I never played Brotherhood.
You didn't really. Surprised.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Finn.
Dang.
Finn.
Stay classy.
Sorry about last week, guys. We're human.
Apology accepted. That's what you meant to say.
We love you. Bye.